There may be recency bias in the articles we've chosen to highlight. Only 5 of the 30 showcased articles date from HBR's first 60 years, while 9 are from 2015 or later. This partly reflects just how much business has changed, meaning that many of those earlier articles were narrow in their focus or offered what turned out to be only ephemeral insight. We publish much more these days on strategy, business models, change management, technology, topics that are broadly relevant to our large audience. At this writing, we serve about 11 million unique visitors to the website each month. We also infuse what we publish with a consistent commitment to values that we think are eternal and fundamental to long-term success: sustainability, diversity and inclusion, fact-based decision-making. Several of the newer articles in this collection touch on these themes. The showcased authors and articles are often legendary. From Peter Drucker, widely known as the father of modern management, we present Managing Oneself, his 1999 challenge to would-be leaders to confront their strengths and weaknesses in order to become better managers. From Michael Porter, the celebrated HBS professor, we offer the 1979 article, How Competitive Forces Shape Strategy, the first look at the author's much-studied 5 Forces framework for understanding a company's competitive challenge. From Clay Christensen, writing with Joseph Bauer, we have the 1995 piece Disruptive Technologies, Catching the Wave, the article that introduced Christensen's signature concept, disruptive innovation. And from W. Chan Kim and Renee Mauborgne, we include the 2004 article Blue Ocean Strategy, which coined a term and inspired countless innovators to create new markets. The more recent articles in the collection tend to focus on topics and challenges that have moved to the forefront of what leaders tell us they need to master. These include articles on gender, race and diversity, technology and artificial intelligence, climate change, the pandemic, and the future of work. As the business world continues to evolve, HBR will adapt with it, a constant guide for tomorrow's leaders who aim for long-term success. Finally, we include in this collection a piece by Theodore Levitt, a critical figure in HBR's storied history. Levitt, a German-American economist and HBS professor, served as HBR's top editor from 1985 to 1989 and is credited with expanding the publication's mission and approach. His 1960 classic article, Marketing Myopia, argued, early and effectively, that to succeed, companies need to reorient themselves toward customer needs. Levitt used to joke that HBR was a magazine written by people who can't write for people who won't read. It was a charming bit of self-deprecation, but the fact is, the articles in this collection are exquisite in the depth of their ideas and rank among the most widely read and admired pieces in the history of business thinking. I hope you enjoy the articles and that they continue to inspire. 1999. Chapter 1. Managing Oneself by Peter F. Drucker. History's great achievers, a Napoleon, a Da Vinci, a Mozart, have always managed themselves. That, in large measure, is what makes them great achievers. But they are rare exceptions, so unusual, both in their talents and their accomplishments, as to be considered outside the boundaries of ordinary human existence. Now, most of us, even those of us with modest endowments, will have to learn to manage ourselves. We will have to learn to develop ourselves. We will have to place ourselves where we can make the greatest contribution. And we will have to stay mentally alert and engaged during a 50-year working life, which means no